Why do people grow flowers in their gardens? From an economic point of view, if you don't plan to sell them, it's just a waste of money and time. So why should you want to spend your time on it? The answers are many. Some people find doing the gardening relaxing. Some others like watching colorful flowers from their windows. Some others think their house looks better with a beautiful garden. Those are all valid reasons, but they don't have a specific market for them, so they are called externalities. When you walk along a road and you see colorful flowers and you smell their perfume, you usually get in a good mood. That is, you get a benefit from the gardens, but you don't pay for it. Besides, if your careless neighbor forgets the meal in the oven and your apartment gets that awful smell like it's burnt, you won't receive any compensation for the damage. As a bystander, if the externality has a positive effect, it's called a positive externality. If its effects are negative, it's called a negative externality. Usually, the externalities are not taken into account by people. When you get a dog, you don't care if it's barking annoys your neighbors, and if you decide to have your house dyed, you don't do it so that passers-by are happier. And while these examples maybe are futile, if we think of the pollution of factories or cars, the situation becomes more serious. For these reasons, the market equilibrium is not efficient when there are externalities. The government intervenes to try and optimize the market. In the case of a negative externality, the cost of society of producing a good is larger than the cost to producers of the good. For each unit of good produced, the social or external cost includes the private cost plus the cost to those bystanders affected adversely. The government tries and internalizes the externality by taxating producers. In the case of a positive externality, to move the market equilibrium to the social optimum, the government subsidizes the producers.